dog?
Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog?
Pet that dog.
Can I please pet that dog? Gentlemen, RE3 podcast number 11. We're doing it. It's fucking real now, dog. 11 episodes? Did you ever think you'd be 11 episodes into a fucking podcast career?
Never.
Ever. No.
Booth? You grew a mustache.
Are you sure?
Sure, I'll move to you.
You sure I'm the Booth? Or am I Jeremy?
Oh, I see what we're doing here. This is stolen identity.
Mm.
You son of a bitch.
Tree nibbler.
Oh, man. Our fans, if you can call them that, I think we can. Our fans are got to be some of the best fans. A comment on Tree Nibbler was TSL.
Tree sucking lips.
Tree sucking lips, bro. That was awesome. All right, let's get into it. Welcome to the RE3 podcast with my friends, Dree in the booth, Big D, and me, Jeremy. Please like and subscribe to show your support for the show. It helps. Everyone knows you can't drink and drive, but can you be too severely awake, too focused, too mentally acute to drive? We find out next. From D's what? Damn it. We find out next. We'll find out. Next up, we discuss why D never tells me he already knows what I'm telling him. And in fact, he knows more about it than I do. Specifically, in our last episode, one of the crazy ladies. So we'll talk about that. Should be fun. Next, from the booth, he takes us on a journey of pharmaceutical discovery. We're talking about butt cream, baby. And finally, we discuss the economy, inflation, and most importantly, the cost of a Big Mac meal at McDonald's. But first, our opening video.
Roll this window down for me.
What did you get? What did I do wrong?
Can you hand me the keys, please? Thank you, sir. All right. What's going on?
With?
You.
What do you mean what's going on?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just went out of food. I'm coming to get ready to eat.
Getting ready to eat?
Yeah.
All right, you're like freaking out, it looks like.
No, the way I'm driving?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. This car, it's got a centrifugal, it's automatic, but for some reason, I don't know why, sometimes if I hit it like the wrong way, it'll work and drive as if I'm in like 4 and 5. So I'll drive, next thing you know, it'll be fine, then I'll drop. But other than that, I'm good. This happens like, I don't know, maybe twice a week. I just went and got me done on, what do you call it, Texas Roadhouse. So,
Texas Roadhouse?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Not bad.
Okay.
But anyways,
Do you have any weapons or narcotics in the vehicle?
no, I have absolutely nothing. I'm
Okay.
good.
If you could just step
Can you
out of the
pause it
vehicle
real
for me
quick?
so I can speak to you out of the vehicle.
Okay.
That is crazy loud. But he's lying a lot. And I think you can tell in his head, like he is so awake. And they're like he is operating on 9 cylinders. An extra cylinder. And that might sound like a good thing. I think it's hard to fit an extra cylinder into a motor. You can't just throw one in haphazardly. And I think that's what he did. So I think in his head, he's like, tell her you were at a steakhouse. And he says both Outback
And McDonald's.
and yeah, what was it?
You said McDonald's.
McDonald's.
and
Did he-
Texas
Oh my God,
Roadhouse.
Texas
McDonald's.
Roadhouse.
Oh my God. No, it was steak. So he accidentally threw out McDonald's.
He thought of a steak place, and then thought of ribs, and then thought of McRibs. Was that McDonald's? No, wait.
No, wait, wrong. No.
Damn it.
You good?
What you call that? You call that math?
Oh yeah,
He methed up big time.
Hard.
yeah. He's hard mething. I wouldn't think that. Well, let's just watch a little bit more of this.
Thank you.
I'm trying to figure out why. I mean, yeah,
Why?
why I'm being, asked a question.
Okay, I'll tell you. So the reason why
Glitching
for all
hard,
of this
man.
is because we got numerous calls describing this vehicle, describing you, and then your driving pattern, which was a huge concern. We've been looking for you for quite a minute. Okay. And this was the last known area that we saw you,
Right.
and then I just so happened to see you fly past us.
No.
So that's why we're here.
Okay. The moral of the story is that I bought this car brand new on Saturday and probably at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'd say maybe Wednesday at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, if you sat next to me, it would sound like I'm driving a clutch out of red light.
So there's issues with or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
But what about you driving all over the roadway, swerving into different lanes, almost hitting the curb, all of that?
I mean, I don't remember swerving and driving to the middle of the lane.
Did you almost strike anything or anyone?
I'm aware. I'm coherent. I mean, I'm competent. I know absolutely what's going on.
So what I love is that he is like clearly jacked, but indignant about it. He's like, I don't understand why you're talking to me. What did I do?
Oh, shit.
Sometimes they should just carry around like a pocket mirror and be like, look. You say that same thing to you.
You're probably duck. Hey, what's that?
Whoa, shit. The fuck is that guy?
Coming at me a little hard.
Oh, shit.
It's fantastic that you bring that up because part two, I think we get a little bit of that.
We'll fast forward through all this. You understand our concern, correct?
No,
Why we're out
absolutely.
here?
I mean, yes, absolutely. I would. It would be one thing that if you came up and questioned me and I gave you absolutely the total opposite of your answers, then it would be like, okay, you know what, look, 99.9% the accusations or whatever you got on the call that are made against you, we have to go full force. So you coming out and talking to me gives me an opportunity to explain to you, hey, look why.
So furthermore, I'd like to give you more opportunities. I'm now going to be conducting a DUI investigation.
Okay.
Are you willing to perform standardized field sobriety exercises?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah? Okay. Let's step over here. With your eyes only, don't move your head, follow this red light. Okay, you understand?
Okay.
Don't move your head. Straight. Straight.
Go ahead.
Your head.
I don't think I'm doing it at all. I think I'm doing a pretty damn good job with my eyes up there right at it.
Oh, goodness.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No.
Hold on.
9 words not as best as you fly, but I think that's about good you're going to get from me. I'll give you all the help massage.
Okay.
1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000. You're getting fucking out of my mind. 7, 1,000.
All right, that's it. That's what we need.
1,000.
They're all timing it.
He goes, I'm fucking out of my mind.
Why am I trying to do this?
And during the other one, he stops. He's like, that's about as good as you're going to get out of me. I don't want to waste your guys' time. Oh,
That's
no.
incredible.
Actually, we do need to watch the end of this because after he's admitting these things during the stop, then
12,000, 7,000, 13,000.
Okay, you can stop. I don't want you to fall and hurt yourself. Please interject.
Oh, man, please, why am I going to jail, please?
In a second. Put your hands together like a prank. Yep.
Oh, my God, man.
Stop moving. Put your hands together, closer together. There you go. You're being placed on arrest for DUI.
You're right, man.
Yeah.
There has to be some other reasons, please.
I think you're under the influence of some sort of narcotic.
yeah, you might be under the influence of some sort of narcotic.
You don't say.
What I love about meth heads is they really think, as strung out as they are, they think that they're being totally cool. I think drunk people are like, oh yeah, I'm a little drunk, but I don't think I'm that bad. But they're meth heads are like, well, I'm totally cool. I'm coherent. I know.
I could lift this car right now. Watch.
I don't get it. I'm like, yeah, I'm a little confused too.
He looked, and his sobriety test looked like he went from doing a terrible robot
Yeah.
to a hoedown at one point. He's just a terrible dancer. I think that's his biggest problem.
Yeah, I do think it's so. What I'm doing this as like a PSA. So if everyone knows that you shouldn't be drinking and driving, but I want you to know that I think you should know that I know that you know that you should not. You're not going to be able to function properly on a bunch of meth and driving, even though you must be feeling great.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, driving on meth is good.
Yeah, I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out like exactly.
No follow-up questions? So, all right. I've never done it.
You would think. Well, I guess I've even had too much caffeine. And I think now I'm starting to, the more I wean myself down from caffeine, when I have too much, bro, you are kind of fucked up. You're like, yeah. Sweating for no reason.
I remember when I stopped, that time I stopped drinking all the
Yeah.
energy drinks and shit.
Yeah.
And I drank that one. I'm like, oh shit, dude.
I remember that.
I'm like, hold on, dude. He's
like, my
slow
heart doesn't
down.
feel good.
Slow down. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, so like you would think, and I think if I think about it, I'm like, oh, yeah, meth. You'd probably have the best race of your life if you just did a little bit of meth before, like if you were NASCAR or something.
No, I don't think so. You even see the dude say, he forgot. Oh, I don't remember that part. He said, yeah, so you were swerving everywhere. Oh, I don't remember that.
I don't remember.
Doesn't sound like me. Yeah,
That's
no,
crazy.
I don't think it'd work for NASCAR because I think it makes your body want to move. So you can't just sit there
If you out the car.
tearing the wheel off.
That's a much different type of focus, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, there you go, everybody. Don't meth and drive. I think that's what we should call it. I think we can give the don't drink and drive stuff a break for a little while. And
We've heard enough of it.
yeah,
we get it.
everybody knows.
People, yeah, we get it.
Don't
Stop
drink
doing
and drive,
it.
dude. I know. Everybody knows.
I do it anyway, but
Dude,
Wasn't me.
everybody kind of does.
everybody does.
Isn't that the weird thing about drinking and driving is like, everybody you talk to, you're like, you drink and drive.
Yeah. Well, you ever leave a bar at closing time and there's only 2 cars left? 2 people
Didn't
decided
drink and drive.
to be responsible.
Yeah,
only 2. There's 100
everybody
people
else
in that
drove
bar.
home. Yeah.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, I didn't have that many. I'm all right.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to a very small example. Look at fucking monster trucks.
Oh, even NASCAR, monster trucks, sporting
NASCAR?
events.
NASCAR is 200,000 hillbillies. Drunk, dude.
I've been there.
Uh-huh. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm talking about beer bellies, mullets, 2 or 3 12-packs deep in a what is essentially an 18-wheeler truck for no reason because they brought their whole house with them. All of them leave at the same time. Like the cops probably just like it doesn't matter which one you pull over, you're getting a DUI.
No, I don't know.
I don't think so, huh?
At some events, they're good at it. Like Country Thunder over here in Florence, they set up a bunch of police outside of there to stop the drinking and driving to curb it. But I don't know if I've ever left like a major league sporting event and there wasn't cops there just directing traffic.
They just direct traffic. Everybody, and they're getting all the drunks out onto the road.
Don't hit anyone here. I don't want to deal with that.
Out there, yeah, not enough of us to process all these DUIs. You guys need to get home
Now.
Nobody had time for that much paperwork.
Yeah. The only people that don't drink and drive. So, yeah, that's what I mean. And I guess the laws kind of set up that way, right? 0.08.
Yeah, it even tells you, you can have a little.
You can drink it. Oh my God. You can drink and drive
Yeah.
up to 0.08.
Well, in some
Possible
states.
to regulate your.
Arizona is technically a zero tolerance state. They can take you to jail for whatever. If you blow 0.01, they can take you to jail. They probably won't, but that is pretty wild to think that.
But probably will, because if they pull you over with suspected DUI, you're probably getting arrested for DUI.
0.01? Yeah, let's go.
Because it has nothing
And then
to
they'll
do
take
with
your
level.
blood after, too.
Yeah,
Right.
that's really going
Crazy.
to like it. Yeah.
Anyway. All right, fellas.
Don't meth and drive.
Don't meth and drive.
baby.
Our RE3 PSA.
Jeremy you just made your first T-shirt. He's got 2. You got 1. I got
He's
none.
got fucking more than 2.
That's true.
It's the fucking bomber, the mad bomber over here.
A little bit.
I'm trying to think of him right now, but trash is trash, baby. God, there's so many, dude. Anyway, let's get into our first D's what's. Fucking hates that button today, dude. Is it muted? D's. What? Nailed it.
Got it.
So fucking good at my job.
Both, baby. All right, D. What do we got on D's what's?
You guys thinking you know everything.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's freaking funny.
Dude,
It's so funny.
I'm so fucking far behind everything. Or you're just way ahead.
I don't even think it's that. It's just I just let you talk sometimes. A lot of people talk.
Yeah.
It's funny because he's like, hey, what's a prime example of that? Like with some of the electrical shit, we'd be sitting there working. He's like, hey, dude, you got him? Like, I just look at him like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, I'll be like, you got to hook up that blue wire to that red wire. And be like, sure thing. Yeah. But more topically to what we're doing, last week's Crazy Lady opening video segments, we're talking about it after the show. So he goes through the entire show, normal, just reacts to everything. I bring it up like from a short or something, like I can't remember it, like this late. Oh, somebody commented that like that's a dude. And I tell D about it, and D goes, "Oh yeah, I know." I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, oh, well, that's a famous creator.
The dancing one, the one who's like,
Who the fuck?
Yeah.
You want to fight?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was obviously a dude.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a dude. Looked like a lady. Acted like a lady. I'm thinking all lady. All lady all day. That's what I'm thinking. He's like, that's a dude.
That was
Well, the comment said that's a dude. I was like, isn't that funny? This person said it was a dude. And he goes, that is a dude. And I'm like, oh, how do you know that? And then he goes, because that's a famous creator. And she's got all kinds of videos. And then he shows me, he pulls it up. He's like, yeah, you never heard of, and he says the name.
yeah. I follow him.
Norman Freeman.
Yes. Says the name. Shows me all of this different content. And I'm like, you fucking knew that the whole time? Yeah. Why didn't you say anything? I don't know. I just thought it was funny.
And it was already going. Like, I can't ruin the moment right there. Like, it was funny.
So it was staged?
What? Yeah, it's not real.
Damn.
Well,
Hey, I don't know if it was staged.
she
but
really did that.
I really
She
did
really
that,
walked
but-
in.
Right. Well, obviously it was staged to some extent. They're recording that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they're waiting for them to come in.
The reaction is probably just raw.
Right.
Right. She planned on going in there and acting a little outrageous
Right.
to
He,
get
he,
well,
she in character.
it's not a dude. All right. My head hurts.
Just look it up.
Yeah, this is a lady. Dude. A dude lady. I can't say that. You're making me say things I can't say.
Say it.
I already did.
Say something else.
Look up Norman Freeman. Look
Chicks
him up
with dicks.
on TikTok.
Dudes with boobs.
You know, that I feel like that's crazy, huh? Because that used to be a thing. Chicks with dicks. But you can't say that now because now it has to be that's a real lady.
Norman. I mean,
Oh, Norman.
You looking at Norm MacDonald?
right there, Norman Freeman.
Norm MacDonald was just a normal guy.
Being a silly bastard is therapeutic.
She's funny.
Wait.
Yeah. I think you were thinking you were going in a different direction.
Wait.
Yeah. It wasn't a dude pretending to be a lady.
It was a dude who is a lady.
Yeah. It's a dude who is a lady. A lady who
Well,
used to
I'm
be a dude.
transphobic, so I hate that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I don't want to look at this shit. Ew. Oh, what the fuck? Now it's not funny at all.
There is one where she like
Some hilarious videos, dude.
yeah, there's one where she does like a kid.
She does a kid?
Yeah, like acts as a kid. See if
Right
you can
there.
right there.
Where?
To the
1.1.
right.
Huh?
Your other right.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I finally have enough to give me some new toys.
All right, that's enough. Oh my god. Stop.
Baby, I'm sorry, it's wrong. Oh, baby.
All right. We have to stop playing that. I actually got in trouble on Facebook for her. She's like copywriting all this stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. because what we thought when we were playing somebody like
Right.
somebody that got recorded
yeah,
out in
some
public.
random.
It's not. That's content that she created specifically for her views. So she's like, bitch, you're not using my shit.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Seems like that kind of person.
Yeah. So Facebook was like, if you do this again, if you steal content again, I was like, I didn't mean to steal content. I thought this was
really?
a person. Yeah.
Yo, that's hilarious. Dude, we're getting big. Huh? We're
Yeah.
getting pressed legally. Yeah.
That's what tripped me out. I'm like, really? You're worried about the 300 views I got on that? Like, asshole.
Because they see the potential. As you should.
Yeah. I guess even if you become a lady, you can still be a dick.
Mm.
Ayo.
Golly, dude. Are you fucking kidding me?
We're going to put that on a shirt just for you.
Just
That
because
didn't
you,
get by. That did not get by.
just because
That
you,
would be a good one, huh?
just because you chopped it off doesn't mean you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. God damn it. Oh, yeah.
He's really transphobic.
How is that even?
That's all we found out.
Just because you chopped it off doesn't mean you can't slap other
Come on,
people in
man.
the
You don't have
face
to be
with it.
so crude about it. You didn't like take a cleaver, just put it out on a cutting board.
How do you know?
You're right.
Yeah. Don't assume their surgical means.
Okay. I won't. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Okay. What were we talking about?
You think you're right all the time. D thinks that's hilarious and doesn't stop you.
Nope, not at all. I get that with a lot of people when I like be around people and they just be talking. I just fucking just let them.
Yeah.
Just look at them crazy like, you fucking idiot.
See, I wish I could be like that. I
know
correct
that.
people to the point where it makes them mad.
No, you gotta make them feel good, especially when like you're learning something new or somebody trying to teach you something. You already know it. Not to say I does that with you because you know
Well, yeah, because you could kill someone's excitement.
yeah.
Right.
It's, it's not even, it's like what I'm learning from Survivor. So I've been watching two things a bunch lately. One of them is Explore With Us, the YouTube channel, and they take like full police interviews and all the footage and that kind of stuff, and they break it down in a psychological basis. So what I've been learning a lot is about antisocial personality disorder, and its association with crime, because it seems like almost everybody that does this crazy shit has some level of antisocial personality disorder. And so what's scary when you learn about that, you're like, oh fuck, dude, like what if I'm gonna kill somebody? What if I have antisocial personality? Anyway, but from Survivor, on the other end of that, you're watching people that are very good at, you can call it manipulation, but they call it social game. But it's not, they're one and tied together. Like manipulation in the world, that's something you regularly engage in. These are very, very advanced social skills that you have.
Yeah.
To be able to like completely detach from pride, ego, and just like, okay. And then you walk and you still make the moves without the burn, without ever burning your potential, your potential to use these people again, essentially. Not just use them, but even just basically to have them befriended or whatever.
Yeah.
But it is like very, like that Explore With Us channel is fucking terrifying.
It is. Did we ever talk about that episode?
No.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was the dude.
That was
I showed you the one where he cut his fucking the mom found the head in the boy's closet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You see how this, we gotta talk about that.
Well, I saw the interview. They did the interrogation for that, which was he would just more like just this is how I did it. This is where it was. Blah blah.
Yeah, he was a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
But it was just crazy that one, like 5 seconds, how his personality changed and you seen it right in front of your eyes.
Yeah.
When the cop walked up to him and he was a totally different person. Then he said, "What do you think I'm gonna find?" And that look he gave.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he might find a head and some hands. That look, his whole personality just changed.
Probably.
Then he clicked back when he had to go walk. He went back to this little nice
Yeah.
innocent. Oh, I don't know what happened. But in that split second, he was like, "Oh, you might find a
human head and hands." It's like he thought he was in a fucking movie.
I worked in a psych ward once.
What? What a casual drop for the most insane thing I've ever heard. What the fuck are you talking about?
I worked in a psych ward once.
Are you talking about court-ordered work? I think I remember this.
Wasn't necessarily court ordered. It was more. It was jail ordered.
Court-ordered community service.
It was. I was in jail for a DUI, and they gave me a job, and the job was to work in their psych ward.
Oh, so this is a different thing than I was thinking of.
No,
I was thinking
not
of
like
when
community
you had to wipe that old lady's ass.
No, that was just at an old folks' home. It's a great story. We'll go over that.
You
one
had
day.
to tell it. And now, today's the day.
But so it was in the Maricopa County community jail. Just come on in. Maricopa County Sheriff's Office in their county jail, and they have their psych ward is P1 through P4. So P1 is like people with mental kind of just disabilities, so they're not particularly harmful. And then as you go up, they get crazier and crazier. And P4, I saw complete. Like there was this guy in there, he'd snap in and out of reality. So I walked in there and he's like screaming, knocking, someone got to help me. I got family, I got kids, I got to get out of here. I don't know what I'm doing. And then he snapped. He jumps up on his bed and he starts going, welcome to the Wild Wild West. We roll into the Wild Wild West. And then snap back out of it and go, hey, what's going on? Like just, it gave me the creeps.
Yeah, that's a bad time. That's a bad time. That's a bummer.
That reminds me of Split. You seen the movie Split?
Saw Face Off.
Oh, you gotta watch Split. This guy has like 12 different personalities.
Oh, well, is that the one where they say
With Samuel Jackson, with Mr. Glass in it, and
that wasn't me, that was Patricia or whatever?
I think it was something like that.
Yeah.
Patricia.
No, the name wasn't Patricia. But
It was something like that.
yeah.
It's
But I
on-
know what you're talking about.
It's on Netflix right now. So
Okay.
I just watched it again like a couple of days ago with my wife.
Yeah, that's pretty. It's pretty terrifying. And I watched one last night. Explore with us about a girl who. Okay, she had a tumultuous childhood. We had a tumultuous and
Stop using
relatively
that word.
tumultuous. Tumultuous?
Yeah.
Somewhat tumultuous. A lot of people do. Here's the fucking thing. It's like it's not a lot of people have kind of wild childhoods, and especially like in the past, I think it's getting better with more information in the internet. I actually think it's one of the things that the internet is improving in the world. But a lot of people had somewhat tumultuous childhoods. This girl did. Then her dad went to prison. And the mom wasn't in prison, but she went to live with her grandparents. Her grandparents are like, all right, shit's a little rocky and wild over there. You come with us. And then they moved they're kind of a well-off, the grandparents. So they moved to a nice neighborhood, and she gets into the emo stuff. So like swooped hair or whatever. And she's watching like Interview with the Vampire and, listening to fucking My Chemical Romance and shit. And like, I'm fucking sad. Like all the normal kind of emo, whatever stuff, goth stuff. But she fucking talks an 11-year-old or 9-year-old girl. She's 15, into coming with her in the woods, and she fucking strangles her and stabs her. And then buries her in a shallow grave, which she had dug 2 graves some distance apart or whatever. And then you're talking and she's like upset and crying or whatever. But then she had wrote it in her diary, like, oh my God, today I fucking like killed this person and stabbed him. And what, and you're like, what the fuck, dude? Like nothing matches up. Like everything matches up in the human experience. Lots of people go through these things. Whatever that fascination comes to certain people with the idea of killing somebody, where they do that. And with her, there's like no inclination or no sign that she would have stopped wanting to kill, because they're like, why did you pick her? Why her? Well, she was just, I don't know. Well, she was is it because she was an easy target? Yeah. Was it? She just wanted to fucking kill somebody, dude. And why? And so, like, not that many people obviously kill people. But then again, lots of fucking people kill people, dude. That's fucking scary. It's weird. But that way, strangulation, stabbing, holy shit. And that dude cut a fucking guy's head off and his hands, and he had him in a plastic bag in his fucking closet. And his mom was like, oh, what's this? A fucking pornography? Nope. Human head. And now, from the booth, from the booth. What do you got for us?
California woman has been fatally poisoned from hemorrhoid cream. So there was a California woman who has been experiencing hemorrhoids. And she's going through Facebook. She sees an ad because Google's been listening to her. She heard about her hemorrhoid problems. And she gets an ad that says that there's a miracle treatment. Order it on Facebook. Comes from Vietnam. She orders it. She puts it on. She dies.
How severe was that fucking?
Well, as it turns out, that the hemorrhoid cream, or whatever it is, had huge amounts of lead in it. So she died from lead poisoning.
God damn, I'm up in that fucking keister.
Which is wild.
Did you say keister?
Yeah, up in the keister.
Hell yeah.
That's a keister bunny. That's a gift that keeps giving.
Okay, what is...
What? Why is it? What the hell is that?
That's the cream. It's called Catboy Tri Kai Tao Dod. Or Dow.
Why is it brown?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust putting that on me.
No, like beeswax.
Try K Tao Dao. Let's start from the top, or perhaps the bottom. What is a hemorrhoid?
Basically, your asshole turned inside out.
Oh my God.
In layman's terms,
It is. That's all it is. It's
No fucking way.
medically, swollen veins in the lower part of your rectum and anus that cause bleeding and discomfort, caused due to straining during bowel movements, obesity, or during pregnancy. People who travel frequently can be more susceptible to hemorrhoids as well. But yeah, it can lead to a prolapsed anus. So it just looks like your butthole is outside of your butt.
Yes.
Can we
Sitting on hard
see a
shit.
picture of this?
Do you want to, all right.
I don't know if I'll show it. I just want to see if...
Okay,
What's that?
so here's a little graphic.
What the fuck? Oh, why is there a little finger there?
Hey, what's
What
that?
did you do? Click on it.
It won't play when I'm doing that.
What?
Yeah, this is just a preview. This is a YouTube video. Do you want to watch the YouTube video?
Yeah. I want to watch this fucking... Oh my God.
Oh goddamn.
What's the little finger doing? Is it going to tickle it? Nucleus. Yeah, baby. Hemorrhoidectomy.
Your doctor may recommend a hemorrhoidectomy to remove your hemorrhoids if they do not respond to more
I don't want to
conservative
listen to it.
treatment.
I just want to see
Hemorrhoidal veins are blood.
the anal canal. That's where the poop comes out.
Yeah. Sphincter.
Looks much less offensive. Jesus Christ, dude. How would a cream help that? Oh my God. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can have inside ones.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, it comes out.
Oh.
You have them dangling, dude.
No. Oh, it's squeezing it. Oh.
Did we just watch a BM?
Dude.
Yeah, we're watching BMs right now.
Oh,
God.
No, it pulled it out. No. Dude.
Stop!
Oh.
Let's push it
The
back
finger
up in there.
pushed it back in. Oh, son of a bitch. Is this over time?
Oh, get back in there.
Where's the
This
finger?
is a fourth degree,
Finger that one.
so they're gonna put you under.
All right.
So that's what a hemorrhoid is.
So you can have inside hemorrhoids or outside hemorrhoids.
External. Yeah.
Now, what is the cream doing?
I don't know.
Is it taking away pain from your hanging hemorrhoid?
You gotta have something that fucking absorbs into whatever that muscle is to relax it.
Yeah, it's marketed primarily through Facebook groups in Vietnamese as a so-called miracle treatment for hemorrhoids. So for whatever reason, the way it was marketed was rub this on your butt and your hemorrhoids go away.
No, that can't be true.
No, it obviously was not true because it killed her. It made it way worse.
So this wouldn't even be a typical thing at all.
No, most people probably go to their doctors or they go and get over-the-counter or even prescription medication to help it. And this person just read a Facebook ad. I don't know. I don't trust
surgery.
buying anything on Facebook.
No. I
Like
don't know why, too. I'll be looking at shit and I'll see it on there.
Right.
And I'm like,
I'll go on Marketplace to like look for things I could buy from real people. But the advertisements on Facebook, I do not trust. Everyone gets screwed on
I just
Facebook.
don't know. It just seems wild to get. I don't even understand. I guess where I'm hung up is, what did she think? Is she's got these little pustules basically hanging out of her beehole or around her beehole.
that's severe ones like that. When they actually start doing that, they get really severe.
Yeah, that was like a level 4.
Well, I'm guessing
Yeah.
she must
She probably
have
had a
severe.
yeah.
If she's buying, if she's trying
Miracle
to buy a
ointment.
miracle cream. But I don't even understand like the process in your brain where you're like, oh, I bet if I rub some sort of something on these pustules, they'll go away.
Oh, I don't
Why
know.
would they go away?
Just like using like a tiger balm or some sort of ointment that goes on for muscles and soreness. Like, it's not crazy to believe that it'll help and reduce inflammation and stuff.
But it's not a muscle. It's not inflammation. It's a fucking pustule. It's like the skin ripped and pushed like bullshit out or something.
Right.
Right?
But I don't know. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. Like, if I saw something hanging out of my butthole and maybe embarrassment.
It said shit hurts too.
Yeah.
I've known people that had them shits and they fucking
right.
they were in pain, dude.
And
They
you
had to
don't
get the
want
little fucking over kind of little white cream and
You got a
rub
fucking
it on there in a couple of days. They'll be fucking back in action. Oh,
little
good.
water balloon hanging out of your asshole.
Yeah.
Asshole
Is it full of
bleeding.
pus?
No, I
never
don't
had
think
them.
so.
Oh.
I don't know.
But you
It's
know, if
just,
the
they're
asshole
just
start bleeding,
swollen veins.
The vein comes out of the skin?
It just swells and then creates.
Swollen veins in the lower part of the anus. These vascular structures can become irritated when their walls stretch too thin. All right. It's so bizarre.
And
Yeah.
I think usually most people can treat them just with regular ointments and over the
Yeah.
counters. So they're similar to varicose veins.
Okay, so it is a process where like there are creams that work,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but her cream, the normal creams, must not have been helping her.
She just went to the doctors and said she would order that shit. Fucked her.
I wonder if she was Vietnamese.
I think she was. In the story, it says that a relative mailed it to her.
Oh,
So, yeah, it was mailed to the U.S. by a relative in Vietnam. The agency stated in a news release. But then they tested it for lead, or tested her for lead in the autopsy. That came up. Then tested the ointment, and it was 4% lead. A highly dangerous amount of lead in there.
interesting. Damn. Yeah, don't get mystery creams for your beehole or probably any hole.
Don't order, like,
Don't order mystery cream.
don't order mystery cream. Don't order from Facebook advertisements. If your doctor can't get it to you, don't have your Nana in Vietnam send it to you.
It feels unfair to Facebook advertising salesman. I got a picture, like a print from Facebook, couple prints, and they were nice. You know, like wall art, like decoration.
It's hit and miss, dude.
It's hit and miss.
I'm not gonna order no fucking ointment from there. Oh, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, beehole ointment is just, that's a,
Nobody gets on Temu to get medication.
it's Temu.
You don't know Temu?
Nope.
It's an app that just sells Chinese stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So everything's dirt cheap and poor quality.
Ah,
Yeah.
fantastic. Okay. Anybody have anything to add to butthole cream?
Go to your local CVS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust Western medicine
Or
to a certain degree.
or figure out what you're doing to what's wrong with your asshole.
Yeah.
Don't sit on hard stuff. Don't sit on the ground.
Oh.
Get some cushion.
Maybe sleep on your stomach for a while. But I don't know.
Stop putting dicks in it.
This guy. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Booth. All right. We're going to talk about California's minimum wage, McDonald's prices, inflation, the value of the dollar. What comes next? After that, the middle class. What's going on? Is there going to be a middle class? The state of the economy. So what spurred this on is that there is a rash of new videos, TikToks, shorts, all kinds of different shit showing California's new minimum wage at $20 an hour, empty restaurants. You guys seen these? Are you guys fucking sleeping now?
No, you just stop. Like,
Hey, we're doing a fucking podcast here.
Is that what minimum wage is in
Is
California
that
now?
stupid too?
no, I did see that. We were just watching it. It's crazy because the price of everything is going up, especially at fast foods.
Yeah.
Well, they
Ridiculous.
have to.
Yeah, it's going up crazy everywhere. Now, I think that what's particularly wild about this to me is not even the fact that the minimum wage goes up, because generally I'm all for the idea of people making more money. And people have to have money to be able to spend money. And the economy is based off of people being able to spend money. So nothing wrong with that. The problem is, in my mind, everyone seems to think that raising the minimum wage is the way to increase the spending power of people. I don't think that's necessarily true, because if you give everybody more money and immediately follow it with raised prices, nobody made any more money.
No, you're still in the same predicament. It might even be worse.
You're just paying more taxes now.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I did see a little article about a dude. He did between making $17.50 and it was $17 or $18.50 and $20.
Mm-hmm.
He said, okay, yeah. He said, this is your 2 weeks paycheck.
Right.
It was like $1,200 something dollars. Then he did a $20 one. He said, yeah, you're getting maybe $18 more because the taxes have been higher. So you're not really gaining any money between that.
Well, not even just that, but even the price of just your goods. So the price of your goods goes up, but the percentage stays the same of what you're getting taxed. So you're paying more for taxes on just regular goods. So the cost of your goods has already been inflated, and then you get the inflation of the tax as well. And you just keep spending way, way more money.
Yep. Yeah. That's kind of fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a problem. The short term is that people get really excited that they're making $20 an hour.
Yeah, it is, but especially out there. Come on, man. $20 in California?
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
It's like
If you're a kid staying in mom's house, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude. And well, see, but that is what leads to fucking up. Because everything at the end of the day is supply and demand. So if you have much more demand.
Yeah, but I'm a kid. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I know. But it's fantastic. But pretty soon, I mean, they're doing it in Arizona. It's the reason why nobody can. So rent prices, I think, are a great indication of you have a population that's flush with cash. So now everybody can afford a $800 rent, let's say. So there's a massive competition all for one apartment. There's not enough apartments. So
you got to go somewhere and get an apartment. You just can't be homeless. So
That's true. That's
gonna-
absolutely true. You can't just be homeless.
You're going to pay it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You're trying to get the lowest you can, but you're going to pay the shit anyway.
Mm-hmm. But see, now the rent is $1,500.
Crazy.
So it's like a
one-bedroom apartment.
It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more money people make, the more money rent is going to cost.
Yeah.
Unless you build more houses. That's like, it's the clear and obvious like kind of answer, but I don't know. Maybe, I guess there's no way to regulate that. But of course there's a way to regulate that.
Yeah, just build more.
Well, the demand stays when you build more too, at least for a certain amount of time. So you don't have to start lowering prices because you already see the amount of people who want to live in this area. So now it's not even about how many homes there are. It's how many people want to live here. Because there could still be a ton of homes. You wait for that person to pay that price. So they said, I saw something that says millennial families are moving into quote unquote boring parts of the country. Have nothing because it's affordable. Nobody wants to live there.
Yeah.
That's true.
To get further and further away from fun stuff just so you can pay rent or pay your mortgage or afford to buy a house.
See, that's kind of fucked too. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, so that's true. But I mean, it's just like you can build more homes in a place people want to live. Then they should. But oh my God, I almost think like you look at places like the coast. It's San Diego. It's wildly expensive to live there, right? They're not adding any more places for people to live. You can raise the minimum. Essentially what you do is you create a blockade where just nobody else can live in San Diego. And then the people that can live there are people that have a certain income only. Martha's Vineyard is another example of this. So without creating poor zones, you create poor zones because you can't be poor or you can't make minimum wage and live inside the nice area. Bro, that's pretty fucking wild. Because, and have you ever thought about that?
It's kind of like segregation.
It's like fucking segregation, dude. It's like segregation. It's monetary or class segregation. I mean, we do that in vacations and shit too. Like, there's obviously certain islands, certain places that if you don't make if you're not able to spend a certain amount of money, which is a wild fucking amount of money, like there's an island right now where the only people partying on it are like fucking wildly rich people. Epstein's Island. That one's weird because it has a creepy level to it.
Yeah. But it's one of a kind.
Even in in a non-creepy way, there's islands with that's fucking. Travel is a wild way of human control.
Yeah, dude.
What weren't we talking about the edge of the earth? Not sit on one of the pods.
I don't think so.
Dude, I was talking to somebody and they were talking about we were talking about flat earth, I think. And and I was like, well, what would the edge be? And they were like, the ice wall.
Yeah.
And then it hit me, of course, flat earth seems pretty insane, but also you could never go look yourself. You can never go check it out yourself. You could just see the images that are accessible to us on the internet. And then you would go, well, obviously somebody that would rat on this, but then the people that have the ability to like travel to that extent. Like that, I think that's the reason why we'll never have like an unlimited resource of power for something, even though you know it's possible. Like you'll never have an airplane that won't have a fuel tank with a 300-mile range or something. Because they don't want people to have more than a 300-mile range of like just go wherever the fuck you want. Then you'd be able to go where the rich people go.
Yeah.
That's not allowed.
Well, you got feet. The walk
That ain't shit, dude.
gonna take longer, but you can get there.
That ain't shit. Nobody can walk that far.
That band did.
Which one?
The one that walked 500 miles.
A band?
Yeah, and then they walked 500 more.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was the song.
Mm-hmm.
That dude's a liar.
Forrest Gump did it. Forrest Gump did it.
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks did it.
He's a liar too. You can tell he's a liar. He's got a liar's face.
Yeah.
He's an actor, dude. Those are the world's best liars.
Get paid to lie.
Uh-huh. That's right. All right. You guys got anything to add on the minimum wage conversation?
Stop raising it.
I'll say stop. Yeah, stop raising. Yeah.
Abolish it. Abolish minimum wage. Get rid of it altogether.
Raising it is not working.
Mm. You're actually making markets less competitive
Yeah.
because now they have to pay a certain amount to make a profit. So you can't have people who offer less because of what their market is or offer more because of what they're doing. You're destroying competition.
We were even talking about how much it costs to go out to eat now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, the prices. That's why I kind of don't go out that much anymore. Used to go out and have a nice time with $100, $150. Not no more.
Yeah, dude. And
Not no more.
we're like supposed to be middle class.
That's getting X'd out.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. But no.
And you know what? You know what's kind of a fucked up mental trick I think that they do? And they'll tell you, they'll be like, well, you got a house and you got cars. You're still middle class. Like there's a lot of people that don't have that. And you go,
Have to have it. That's a must, you
you're
motherfucker.
like, bitch, they should have it. Why would you fucking, yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you say that? Like that should be a fuck. Well, you're not poor. Because I have a house and a car? Are you fucking insane?
Everybody is broke.
Which could be taken if I one bad move.
70, or I think it's something still like 70% of Americans still live paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
Like if they're out of work for a week, you've destroyed their life for a year to get back at just for being out of work for a week.
Well, and I think right now it's one of the things that people aren't really talking about is like the amount of carried credit card debt is record breaking.
Oh yeah, you should look at mine. It's not good. I'm panicking.
Laughing, but this shit is serious.
Yeah. This is not a joke.
I laugh to cover my pain.
Catch up with that shit is fucking, nah. Catch me if you can, bitch.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. It's wild. Actually, on that note, hopefully it is the eclipse is the end of the world.
Restart.
Can really use one of those Y2Ks they were talking about, man. Really use these computer systems to fail.
Someone could just hard reset the internet real quick.
We lost all our numbers. How much did you owe on your Capital One card?
Like $4 or $5. Memory serves. I just made a payment, so it was low.
They're like, bitch, we remember nothing costs $5.
Well, I paid it down as much as I could.
Yeah, I
I
made a
heard it's
payment.
better to carry or to roll over a balance, so I keep it.
Yeah. Keep it around $5.
Yeah.
I'll be thinking about that shit too. What should just happen is wipes everything out. There's no record.
That'd be so cool.
Oh, I'm like, oh shit, I'm living it up, baby.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I went back to school, so that when they wipe out all the school debt, I have something that's getting wiped out.
I just want to taste what that feels like, you know? You're just forgiving it?
Yes. All right, fellas, that's episode 11.